Hello and welcome to Only in Sedona Yoga. We have a great flow for you today, starting with our mobility warm-up, moving into our vinyasa flow for our non-impact strength and cardio conditioning, taking it down for some slower yin style restorative stretches to really nurture and heal those deep connective tissues and heal those muscles, and concluding with our closing meditation. So let's begin now with some just gentle squats, taking it up, rotating through your wrists. We're gonna warm up head to toe here, and let's take those feet out nice and wide and just start flowing from side to side, reaching first to one side and then the other side, even getting your neck into it, your spine, moving the whole body, just moving those joints to get them warm. And then just rotate it, little backstroke action here, taking those arms back, shifting your weight from side to side, getting that synovial fluid and blood flowing to all those joints. So when you start to move, it's nice and comfortable for you. Let's bring this in for some Tai Chi twists, just twisting side to side. You can lift on those heels, getting a little spinal mobility here. Eyes follow as you look behind. And let's open up through our hips a little bit here, back and side and front and other side. Just make a big circle like you're tracing a pizza plate with those hips. Bend through the knees, keep them nice and loose. In, around the other way. Just rotate through those hips and bring it in. Let's just warm up those knees and ankles a little more. A little balance challenge here. Lift. There won't be any balance in today's workout, but there will be a mild back bend. If you're enjoying this video series, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the YouTube algorithms and helps us grow and build our mission to bring the healing love of yoga to everyone for all ability levels for free. And with that, let's begin our vinyasa flow. Come forward to the front of your mat. Stand nice and tall in your mountain pose. Roll those shoulders back. Invisible string, lifting your hands up or your head up towards the sky. Bring your hands to heart center and let's set an intention for your practice. And today, a great intention to set is self-appreciation. So often we beat ourselves up. Take some time today to think of all the things you do well, like taking care of your body and mind. And with that, let's begin our flow. Inhale, look up as those palms touch. Exhale, walk yourself down into that beautiful forward fold. Hold wherever you're comfortable. Could be here, could be the ankles. You might be ragdolling over. If your lower back needs a little love, or maybe even wrap your hands to deepen that lower back sensation. Shaking it out however you like. You can close your eyes throughout your practice if you like, to help you really ease into those muscles. And let's bring the hands to the earth. Let's walk our way back to our first plank position. Nice and strong, long line from the top of your head down to your heels. And we're gonna chaturanga down. Remember, your easier option is that your knees come to the earth as your shoulders shoot over those elbows into your cobra or a full up dog. I'll show you your variations as always. You can be here in a yin style sphinx if your low back is like to the cobra. You can come into a cobra with your thighs on the ground. If you're feeling really strong, lift up to a full up dog, thighs come up. And then when you're ready, press back into all fours, tuck your toes, come on into your first down dog of the day. Bend those knees, lift that fanny a little higher, and let's just walk out that dog to get into those calves a little bit. Feels really good if you've been wearing heels all day, even low heels. If you have the opportunity, my friends, try to walk barefoot on the earth. It's a practice called grounding. People believe it has various health benefits. I just find it feels really good to connect my body with the earth. So give it a try, see how you feel. And let's just hold this downward facing dog for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. You can sigh and smile. Inhale as you float that right leg up to a down dog split. Now listen up as you pull it through. We're going to come into a hold. So pull it through. Exhale, hold just to a one-legged plank. Inhale back up to that down dog split. Exhale to that one-legged plank. One more time. Inhale up to that beautiful down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank to your pigeon pose. Hold it here. Look up for one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale as you lift that back leg, reach back and grab a hold, and just bring that in, looking forward, getting a great stretch through that front hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale. Preparing for our back bend now. Come into that one-legged or single-legged plank pose here, and you're gonna flip into your Rockstar. Hold here, it's like a half back bend, and take a breath. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale your way back through your plank. Press back into your downward facing dog. Walk yourself up to your hands, surrendering to that forward fold. Rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling as you look up at that sky. Exhale to heart center. And let's get that on the other side. Inhale, look up as your palms touch. Exhale, surrender into that forward fold. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale, step or hop your way back into your plank. Come into that chaturanga, into your cobra or upward dog. Press through all fours, sucking those toes, and come into that down dog. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left leg comes into that down dog split. Exhale, pull it into that single leg plank. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. One more. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank into pigeon. Sit tall. and take a breath. Lift that back leg up, bring it in, hold as you look forward, feel that great stretch for the front of the thigh. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale as you come back to that single leg plank, prepare for that flip. Exhale, flip into your Rockstar, half of a back bend. One breath. Inhale your way back to your plank. Exhale to your down dog. Take yourself on a nice morning stroll. Coming into that forward fold. Roll yourself all the way up to standing, palms touch. Come to heart center and prepare with one breath to get that on both sides one more time. Pause here at heart center and let's begin. Inhale, look up as your palms touch. Exhale, surrender to that forward fold. Inhale to your beautiful flat spine. Exhale, walk yourself back to that beautiful plank. Chaturanga your way down into your cobra. Push back through all fours into your downward dog. One breath. Inhale, left leg down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale, right leg down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale, right leg down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. Come into that pigeon. One breath. Inhale, bring that back leg up. Press it forward. One breath. Release that leg, come back into that single leg plank, flip it over into your Rockstar. One breath. Inhale your way back to plank. Exhale your way up to down dog. Inhale as you walk it forward. Exhale, surrender, forward fold. Inhale as you come all the way up to the top, and we're going to go right to the other side. Palms touch. Exhale, flowing right to that forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, walking it back to that plank. Chaturanga into your cobra. Pressing it back through all fours into your downward dog. One breath. Inhale, left leg up now, down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale, left leg down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank. Inhale, left leg down dog split. Exhale, single leg plank comes all the way through to your pigeon. One breath. Inhale, that back leg comes up. Exhale, find the expression of the move. and take a breath. Inhale back to that single leg plank. Flip it over into your Rockstar. One breath. Inhale your way back to plank. Exhale yourself up to down dog. Inhale, walking it through. Exhale, surrendering forward fold. Inhaling up with a big congratulations, yogi, because you did it. Palms touch. Exhale to heart center. Congratulate yourself on a job well done. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come into our halasana squat. I'll show you here with blocks. You can put them behind you to have a place to land. You're just going to bring your palms to heart center. Come on down, placing them between your knees. And you can land right on those blocks. If you're not using blocks, I'll show you. You're here. Either way, shift a little from side to side to give those knees a little love before gently lowering yourself and coming into an easy Sukhasana seated position. And let's go into some twists here. So let's go ahead and take your front leg here, your right leg if that happens to be in front. Sit nice and tall. Take your hand behind you to use as a second spine. Lift that arm up nice and tall. And just go ahead and twist around. If you have the flexibility, you can take the elbow and come right here. And as we come down into the restorative section of your workout, start to focus in on your breathing. Begin by breathing in for a count of 4. And then exhaling for a count of 4. Just be with your breath, observe your breath. We'll hold these restorative style poses for 5 to 6 breaths. Might be more, might be less, depending on your own individual pace of breathing. And let's release, come forward. Let's take Janu before we get that on the other side. So just bring that same leg that was crossed right out to the side. Turn towards that foot, lift up. If you have a strap, go ahead and grab that strap. You can use that to gently pull yourself forward. I tend to pull when I do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and loop around here real gentle and kind of let my arms relax. But you take any version that works for you, my friend. You'll notice I have my water with me today. Sedona's in the middle of a heat wave. It's our 3rd one of the year. And even when we're not in a heat wave, guys, it's so critical to stay hydrated. It works for everything in your body. We talked in our first MSM workshop about some ways you can make water more palatable. For example, carbonation helps if flat water makes your stomach a little upset. You can soak fruit in your water if you find that there's no flavor. And that way you get all those delicious vitamins and phytonutrients without any of the calories, but you get the tasty flavor. And very gently, you guys walk yourself up from this one. Bring that leg in, and we're just going to switch sides. So come back into that easy Sukhasana seated position to transfer. And then take that other leg, cross it over into that twist. Again, using this back arm as a second spine, lifting up tall, taking the hand or taking the elbow, and just looking behind you. Another thing you can do if you do the fizzy fruit water route like I do, there's a lot of good natural sweeteners out there that don't spike your glycemic index like sugar. Monk fruit is one. Stevia is another. Stevia is probably more well known. Monk fruit comes from an Asian fruit. You can't even buy it in stores because it starts to rot really quickly after you pick it off the tree. But it is super sweet and it doesn't spike your blood sugar the way that sugar does. Let's take this into Janu on the other side. Remember, if you have a strap, I'll try to show you with the strap here. I'll just go real easy and remind myself. You can wrap it around there and come into Janu on this side. Nice and easy. Again, you're focusing on your breath here. Start to bring it down even more. Inhaling, still for that count of 4, but then exhaling for a count of 5. And then inhaling for a count of 4. And exhaling for a count of 6. And inhaling for a count of 4. And exhaling for a count of 7. And inhaling for a count of 4. All the way to where you're inhaling for a count of 8. Or exhaling rather for a count of 8. And what this mechanism does by elongating your exhalation, slowing it down, is it helps you tap into your parasympathetic nervous system. Let's come out of this gently and come into Baddha Konasana. Your parasympathetic nervous system is the side of your nervous system that tells you to rest and digest. Just take those hands gently around those feet, and you can press the elbows down. You can bring them in front. Make this real passive. If you find holding on to the feet makes you kind of pull, let your hands rest in front here, or just fold them in front. And hold that Baddha Konasana. Start by elongating from your chest, and then allow that spinal flexion. If you want to do a full flexion all the way down to your toes, you can. If you have a block and you want to rest your forehead on that block, be my guest. Your central nervous system has 2 sides. Your sympathetic nervous system is your fight or flight instinct. And your parasympathetic nervous system tells your body when it's time to rest, heal, nourish, replenish. And that's what we want to get to with these restorative poses. Let's come on up. Let's take this down for some supine stretches. I'm going to take my strap with me. Go ahead and just roll yourself down onto your spine. Take that strap, you can wrap it around your foot and just pull it in a little closer. It's a good idea if you can to extend this bottom leg. You can place your hand here to just remind you to keep that hip to the earth. And just focus in on your breath. Try not to pull, just gentle pressure, finding that edge of resistance, and just breathing into it to let those connective tissues open up. Let's open that up to the side. Again, keeping that hand on this hip to keep it down. You can gaze to the other side. Gentle pull. Should feel good. This part of your workout should always feel ooey gooey and good as you prepare for that meditation. And bend that knee, bring it into the chest, shake it out a little. Let's get that on the other side. So just wrap that strap if you have it around that foot. If you don't have a strap, you're just holding here. You can also use a towel, roll up a towel, and then place that other hand on that opposite hip to keep it down. Elongating into that stretch, breathing into that stretch. And let's open that up to the side. Let your gaze go to the other side. It really helps if you have a strap or towel. But you can do it without. You can just support your leg here or hold on at the ankle if that works for you. And bring it on in. Let's bring both knees into your chest now. Let's just give that lower back a little massage. Just kind of rock and roll on it. Side to side. Back and forth. And then squeeze everything into a little ball. Tight, 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 tight. And relax. Taking your final resting pose, Shavasana, or however you're comfortable, as we segue to our closing meditation. Relax now in your Shavasana pose or any position that feels comfortable. As we prepare for your meditation, begin by drawing 100% of your focus and awareness to your breath, continuing to slow down the pace of your inhalations and exhalations, inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 8. Just take a few moments now just to focus on your breath. Scan your way up your body, drawing your awareness to each area. Feel your toes tingle as you breathe love and light into them. Work your way up to your calves. Linger to shower some love on your knees. Moving on to your thighs. Spend some time breathing relaxation into that complicated hip joint, releasing any last bit of tension that you hold there. Breathe and relax. Imagine your spine as a rainbow, working your way up each chakra, starting with the bright red of your base. Relax each area, letting all the muscles lining your spine sink into the mat as you visualize yourself filling that spinal column with love, light, and healing energy. And take a few moments now just to appreciate yourself. You did a terrific job of strengthening, toning, and stretching your entire body. Take a few moments to congratulate yourself on the wonderful work you did and on everything you did well today. Too often, we tend to ruminate on our mistakes. Think for a second about all the mental energy that takes and directs towards the negative. Let's work to balance that now by taking a few moments to purposely direct all your mental energy toward appreciating all the good that you do. You take the time to nurture your body and mind. You make yourself the very best version of yourself to bring to everybody else in your life. There's a million other things that you do well and that you do in your own unique and special way, beautiful yogi. It's okay to take a few moments and feel good about everything that you bring to this world. You are a rock star. Thank you so much for practicing with Only in Sedona Yoga. We're grateful for each and every one of you for sharing your practice with us. Please help us keep our mission going by hitting like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification icon. We will bring you 2 new MSM workouts every week, along with some bonus content. And we'll close our practice now with a namaste.